Hey guys, it's Ingrid with Karatootie and I am back with another loaded envelope for the Loaded Envelopes Galore Facebook group, and this time my swap is with Karen, and Karen's got a YouTube channel and I'll link it down below. Her work is impeccable. It's absolutely gorgeous. So this is a little nail biting for me, but I love the outcome of it. Karen, I hope that you love it. I put my whole heart into it. So let's get started. So I'll show you the front. Whoops. Oh yeah. So I'm going to put this little guy to the side because he's going to end up, I couldn't fit him in here. This is so stuffed. And so I'm going to end up putting him in the packaging. So I'll show it to you. So let's go ahead and get started. And the base of my envelope is is black cardstock. And then I used, let's see if I have the paper collection. Okay, I think I used these two mainly. I did this one, the Vintage Christmas by My Mind's Eye. You can see that's the 25 that I used in the front. And then I used some of this, and then I used some of the, I think it's Peppermint by American Crafts, and I'm getting the two lines confused because the last video I did, there's also Peppermint by Prima, different one. This one's from American Crafts because I downloaded the digital files for the embellishments and printed them out, like this little house. So, okay, let's get started. So here I just layered a little cutout from the paper collection. I added some stars and some little glitzy gold ribbon on the bottom here. I added a little white feather for some festivities. It kind of reminded me of snow. And then I made this cute little tassel using red yarn and this beautiful like hot pink velvet ribbon. Then my first wand, and you can kind of tell this is short. You can see I'll get out a regular size one so you can see it, the comparison. But like I said, this was a cutout or a printout from the American Crafts digital collection for, I think it's Peppermint. And then I took this little cutout and I sprayed it with Dylusion's white linen ink spray, and I think I did a couple of layers because it doesn't always come out this vibrantly. But how cute is that? Doesn't that not give you like visions of sugar plums in your head? I thought super cute. And then here's another one. Oh, and on this cutout I put glossy accents, if you can see. On this little cutout, I backed him on some black cardstock and then added a little peppermint lollipop and then a Be Merry, and then I backed it all on a snowflake. And you can see here the difference in the size so that they would, let's try that again, so that they would stagger and they wouldn't all be like this, so it would give it some dimension. Okay, so let's go back to our first pocket. I did this little journaling card, and it says "'Tis the Season," and it says December 25th. It's got a little doily and then a little shaker. So cute. Okay. I'm taking this little bag out. Again, I sprayed it with the white linen as well as the gold in color, or the color shine in gold, and another little cutout with some glossy, what am I calling that? I'm calling it glossy accents, but is that what it's called? I just drew the glossy accents. Okay. And it kind of gives it the like real shiny look to it. Again, this envelope normally is like this. So see how it's I don't know, I thought it was too bright, and I thought that gave it more of a vintagey look. And in here, I filled it with some goodies for Karen. I did some cutout. Oh, actually, I'll go through these real quick. I did some doilies here. So I gave her some doilies, and what I did is just my white doilies, and then I either sprayed them or painted on them. On some of these, I use the Daubers, the Distress Stain by Tim Holtz. And I think on these I used the Tim Holtz Distress Spray Stain. And on the green one, since I'm wearing, let's see, I think, oh yeah, I used the Dauber as well on that one. Okay, and then I made her some little embellished doilies. So this one says Holiday Wishes. This one's Peppermint Candy. And then this little one with an ornament and some sequins. And then here's some more cut apart. So my idea was that she could take these doilies with the little cutouts and make her own little embellishments with it, either for layouts or for December daily or for, you know, anything that she would like. Put that back in here. It's funny, as I'm going through this, I'm thinking I should have added more little kits to the other ones. Maybe I will before I package them out. On this one it says Bits, and I have to admit I do not remember what I put in here. Oh, I did a bunch of words. Noel, wish, believe, and then some cutouts, some Christmassy cutouts. This one says Sparkle, and then one more behind it that says Special. Let's try with this Sparkle. And look at this paper, isn't it beautiful? It's got embossed glittered polka dots. And then this one just has some little beads and baubles, some bits and baubles that she can use. And then some twine and some pearls, little pearl trim that she can use. And then let's see the next two. Wands. How cute is this, right? I just layered some cupcake liners with a doily, some cute white rickrack with some seam binding and more tiny red rickrack, and then it says gingerbread cookies. And this one with a doily and this little cutout that's backed on black cardstock, and it says Santa. And then I found these little Christmas pencils and I just wrapped them up. Oh, and I think that's my favorite piece. Then I did some of these like chenille I don't know, pipe cleaner little embellishments. Here's another one of the American Crafts embellishments, and I just hot glued it onto a clothespin. And what I'm holding up with this is this little acetate piece, and it says Shine. And I just attached it with the tiny attacher. Hang on a sec. And then I added some ribbon and some sequins. And so I had this attached right here using that. So cute, right? I wish you guys were here with me so you could cheer for this. No, I'm just kidding. So cute though. I love the way it came out. I added some little flat back red pearls that she can use, and then I just did my own little packaging for it. I think that's it. Oh, and I added some, this pocket got sewn on with some little velvet rickrack on the bottom. Okay, so now here's my tags, and it was probably my favorite part of the whole process was making these tags. And like I said, this was the third one, but it's not going to fit because of how thick this is. So I'll use it as my to wrap up the package. And as you can see, I just layered, I sewed, I added rickrack, I added some red and white baker's twine, I added this beautiful sparkling silver foliage. Look at these little girls, they're so adorable. Couple snowflakes, the little girls. I layered some papers and finished it off with some black and white baker's twine and some white seam binding. And then this little guy is my Santa, and you can see can you see that color shine? With some tools, some tickets, a bingo card, some beautiful velvet flowers, and some silver foliage. And then I sewed around that and finished it off with some chartreuse seam binding. And that is it. That is my take on a vintage Christmas. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope that it brought you a little piece of Christmas in your homes. I hope that it got you right in the Christmas spirit. And I really enjoyed making this one. I absolutely loved it. So I can see many more in my future. But thank you again for watching. Thank you for spending time with me. Thank you for your lovely comments and your likes and your subscriptions. I really appreciate every single one of you. Thank you. And don't forget, if you liked it and you haven't subscribed, subscribe, because I have lots more videos coming and you don't want to miss out. And let's be friends. So don't forget, give it a thumbs up and check back soon. See you later.